Good morning. Get ready with me. I haven't done a get ready video. I don't even think I talked to y'all at all yesterday. I'm sorry. Um, how are we treating people right now? That's what I want to talk about because I work in a very affluent area and I had a guest come and sit at my table yesterday, and it was an older Caucasian lady, and she was waiting on someone to join her, and she had like a little gift bag. So I said, "Oh, are we celebrating a birthday?" She said, "Actually, it is my birthday today, and my sister-in-law is she just celebrated a birthday, so we're meeting up to do that." I said, "Oh, how precious. Well, I'll keep an eye out for her, and let me get you some water in the meantime." So brought her some water, then brought her some tea, brought her some bread. She just waiting and waiting and waiting. So finally she says, "Well, she's not coming. She went to get her nails done and she forgot, so she's at the nail salon." I said, "Oh, goodness. Well, that's just too bad." And she said, "Let me pay you for this." I don't know if y'all heard that. That is my mindfulness bell. It is set through my Plum Village app to go off, I think, every half hour beginning at 10. And it reminds me to breathe, to stop and come home to my breath and take a mindfulness moment. So anyway, back to Miss Karen and Miss Scarlett. Okay. So Miss Karen, she's wanting to pay me for the tea and everything. And I said, "No, absolutely not, ma'am. Like, literally, this tea is not going to cost this company nothing. The bread's complimentary anyway." And my conversation today certainly is on the house. And I told her, I said, "I'm sorry that she forgot, but people's heads are all over the place right now. We're all going through a lot." And when I acknowledged that, it gave her permission to acknowledge that, and the facade crack just was visible. Her posture changed. It was like a deflation. And she hugged me, gave me a little peck on the cheek, thanked me so profusely. She said, I'm not okay." I said, "Ma'am, I know. I'm not okay. I know." And so I thought about how it's like on TikTok where we're all a buzz and a Twitter talking about this thing and that thing. And then when you go out in public, I don't know, are y'all hearing discussions? Because I don't hear a lot of public discussion. I think we're all kind of afraid to poke that bear in person and see what kind of reactions we'll end up with out in public. But I hear little secret conversations and hushed tones. I was in the restaurant bathroom the other day, and I hear two women enter, and they were talking to each other, and I could tell it was two little old white ladies, and one says to the other, "Are you a conservative or a liberal?" And my butthole clenched a little, but then I was like, "Nah, I'm in the stall. They can't see me." And so the other one says, "Well, I'm very democratic and liberal leaning my whole life." And the other lady said, "Well, me too. And it just feels like I can't talk to anyone. It just feels like if I say anything to anyone, I'll have no one." Do with that what you will. I'm just going to tell you those two stories this morning and lay at your front door and let you think about how you're interacting with people today. I'm going to think about how I'm interacting with people today. I'm in a customer facing role. It is something that I have the opportunity to do every day, is to send people away better than I found them. So I'm out there doing that. That's what I'm going to do today.